I'm sad and everybody's sad and everybody's lonely and I'm lonely and I just want to stay home. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Pits.
Marmar lobotomy.
Kind of looking like a rock star. I just filmed some stuff, so this is what you get. Make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss a thing. I post videos every Sunday. I'm also sick, but the show must go on. I'm so happy to be bringing you the third episode of The Pits. This is a segment that I like to do where I like to talk about different social topics. I've already talked about things like femininity and body hair, and today I'm introducing a new topic to you, and it is community. Community is important. Community matters. We can build it. We can keep building it, we can strengthen it. What is community? Why do we desire it? To break it down simply, community is a network of people that are interconnected and have a common purpose. There is an inherent human need to be around other people and to feel safe and to feel accepted. I, on and off, have had different communities of friends, and I just think community is really important, and to continue to build a community around you to keep you grounded on this earth. Because we live in a society and because we desire to be safe and accepted, we seek community, and you wonder, how can I build community? If you are introverted, it's really hard to talk to people. It's really hard to make friends. It's hard to go outside. All my comforts are in my house. It's hard. Making friends is hard. Going out is hard. Talking to people is hard. But you can start really small to build community, and it will only benefit you. And that starts with building rapport with the people around you. That can be at work, at school, in the places in which you frequent, like grocery stores or restaurants, or other necessary buildings in which we have to go to. You can build rapport with those people. You can start building your connections and form a community with the people around you. This can be a scary thing because this involves you having to be vulnerable. It involves you having to open up and having to trust people. And that is not something that we find a lot of in this world right now. You have to remember that if you want a friend who does this for you, you have to be that friend that does that for someone. You have to be the supportive friend. You have to show other people how you want to be treated by treating them that way. You have to give. Sometimes you have to give time. Sometimes you have to give money. Sometimes you have to give energy. But whatever you are giving, you're showing the people around you how much you care and how much you value them. If you don't say it, if you don't show it, how are people gonna know? You need to tell your friends you love them. You need to tell your friends you care about them. You need to show the people around you that you are somebody that is good and reliable. You have to take the initiative sometimes. You have to plan the outings. You have to send the text. You have to make the call. You need to show up because people aren't gonna show up for you if you can't show up for them. You should write notes. You should give gifts. You should tell your friends you care about them. Tell the people around you that you care about them. Bond over things. People love food. People love entertainment. People love going out and doing things. There is something that we all have in common. We're human after all. Something I've noticed when building community, building rapport with people, is calling them by their names, especially in the beginning, because it shows know who they are and it makes people feel good. It does something to your brain. I don't know what it is. You can start small. Don't overwhelm yourself. I think when we're building community, a lot of times we forget that we have to accept people. We have to accept people with what they are offering us, what they are willing to give us, what they are going through. That is not something we can change, and that is not something we get to decide, but we can help them. We can get to know them better through building community. What other people do to me is not a reflection of myself. What I do is a reflection of myself. What I say is a reflection of myself. Something that makes building community easier, and that's having empathy. Especially having empathy for people that you don't think deserve your empathy. We're aware of 2 types of empathy: cognitive empathy and affective empathy. That is part of building community because there is so much more to it. I'm just saying to take the first step in building rapport with people and trusting people and showing people what you're willing to give and what you're willing to do, and incurring positive change in your life and in your relationships instead of being alone. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Let me know how it goes and if you found any of this helpful. I believe in you. I think it's important to do this. I think community is all we got when we feel like the world is crazy. Follow me on all my socials. I'm posting a lot of memes over on my alternate account, mostly about being hairy and hot. You want that. For memes, reels, and general silliness. We are also building a community over on Reddit. You can check that out. And I'll see you next time on another episode of The Pits. Stay hairy. My hair's getting really long.